Hello guys and welcome here. My name is Yassine and welcome to another of my courses. Today's course topic would be data science as well as machine learning, but principally data science. So before we even start the course, I'd like to thank you all for joining this class. Honestly, I'm really glad to be your teacher and help you learn more about this subject. So basically, the way I created this course, I tried to be the more interactive possible. I tried not to create a long course, but take everything that I know about the topic and put it together and create the shortest course possible with the maximum amount of knowledge in it. So this way, the number of people who will complete the course will be very, very high. And for you guys, it's gonna be way easier to complete a course that is a bit shorter, like this one, than a course that is way longer. Um, Honestly, I'll be honest. This is not an easy topic. Since we are talking about programming language, we're talking about data science as well as machine learning. But once again, I'm pretty convinced that this course will give you guys all the basics to have a complete introduction to this topic. Yes, by the end of this course, you guys will not be professionals, and yes, you will need a lot of practice to be able to understand completely this topic. But once again, when you will have completed this course, you will have all the basic knowledge to be able to, let's say, start in this field. So what is the goal of this course? First of all, my goal will be to teach you the basics of data science. So in this course, we are gonna talk about what is data science, how it works, everything that is around data science as well as machine learning. So once again, I'll try to guide you step by step and really putting everything together. So this way you guys will not be lost and understand why we use some techniques or why we use some tools and not others. We are gonna learn to work with multiple tools. Well, in this course, you're gonna see we're gonna learn multiple tools, and the main programming language in this course would be Python. Basically, the tools that we are gonna work with could be Matplotlib, Seaborn, NumPy, Pandas, and many others that we are gonna see in this course. Those are all very interesting tools that we are gonna learn in this course. So by the end of this course, once again, you guys will have all the knowledge of those tools, which is pretty cool. You guys will as well understand the basics of machine learning. So this course is really here to help you understand what is machine learning and all the basics around it. Yes, this course is a lot of about data science, but there is there is a link between data science and machine learning. It's really, really close, and we are gonna talk about both topics. The course content, the way I divided it is pretty much, simple. First of all, we gotta talk about the introduction, and we'll have a small introduction to data science and everything. We are gonna talk then about the basic statistic knowledge. So in this case, we'll have a few classes about statistics. And we gotta talk about data, we're gonna talk about statistics and different things that you guys will need to know to be able to, understand data science. Then we are gonna talk about different tools, as I said before. The tools that we are gonna use here will be NumPy, Panda, SciPy, Matplotlib, it's hard to pronounce, and Seaborn as well. So each of those tools we are gonna get inside of it. I'll give you guys a complete introduction to this tool, and we are gonna talk really in depth about each of those tools and practice some exercises on those. Then we are gonna talk about mathematics, because data science is really, really made of mathematics. Mathematics are like the core of all this. So we are gonna have a part of the course that is really about mathematics. Once again, it's not a huge part because this is just an introduction, but we are still going to talk about some mathematics, for example, basic mathematics for machine learning, basics of algebra, and some other calculations that we are gonna talk about. So you'll see, guys, it's not something that is impossible to do, but if you have a basic maths background, you guys should be good to go for this part of the course. Then we'll have an introduction to machine learning. So once again, we're gonna talk about machine learning, about different algorithms that exist in machine learning. We're gonna talk about classification and many other things, which is pretty cool. We then will talk about regression. So what is regression, when it's used, types of regression, and well, for example, linear regression, and some other methods that we can use. You'll see, guys, it's not something that is that complicated. Once again, you need to understand it to be able to go further in this field. Then we'll have introduction to some other tools. In this case, we'll talk about Keras and PySpark. Once again, I'll give you a complete introduction to those tools as well, and we will practice a little bit with them. So once again, as I said, this course, yes, it's a bit long, but once again, the goal here is really to give you a complete introduction of the subject. The subject is not easy. Once again, I think that with this course, you guys will be able to understand at least the basics of data science as well as machine learning. So what will you be able to do by the end of this course? First of all, you will understand all the basics of data science. So you will understand what is data science, how it works, and principally what are the main tools that you guys can use to be able to understand data science. And if you guys start practicing right after this course, I'm pretty sure that you can create really, really great things. Next thing, we'll learn how to work with the Python for data science. So as I said, the main programming language for this course would be in Python. So you guys will understand, well, if you guys are beginners in Python, you will get a step further in this programming language, and you will understand some different programs, small programs that you guys can write in Python to be able to use them for data science as well as machine learning, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And this way you guys will be able to practice your programming as well. And also you will be able, well, the last thing is that you will be able to work with different Python tools. So as I said, many of the tools that we are going to learn in this course works with Python. So you will be able to use all those tools to perform data science things. For example, if you want to make a research about a certain topic or anything that requires the use of data science, you will be able to do it by the end of this course, or at least have the basic knowledge to be able to create your plan and then do it by yourself. Not only this, if for example you have a personal project that you want to do in this field, in data science or machine learning, I'm pretty sure that this course will really give you a strong basis to be able to start this little project that you guys want to do. So besides of that, I think this is what this course is all about. And once again, I'd like to thank you all another time for taking this course with me. I'll be really, really glad to teach you. Well, it's a honor for me actually to be able to teach you this topic. It's not easy. It's not an easy topic. Once again, you'll see by the end of this course, you should pretty much master all the basics of this topic and have a good basis to be able to launch your career or simply launch your hobby in this field. So that's it for this introduction, guys, and see you all in our first class.